Hi, Dalton. How are you doing? Sam Witwer here. I love getting questions on here. It's an excuse to geek out about Star Wars, which is obviously something I love to do. Okay, so discuss the concept of Starkiller as an Inquisitor, like his potential role and how it would fit into canon. Would I have enjoyed seeing this, and do I think it would have made sense to include him? Well, I know that Dave, at one point, when he was doing Star Wars Rebels, thought about including him as an Inquisitor. And the thing is that in Star Wars Rebels, we kind of, Starkiller was the Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor, or all the Inquisitors, really. But he was also Kanan and Ezra. If you take Kanan, Ezra, and the Grand Inquisitor, you put them all together, that's Starkiller. If you were to include him as an Inquisitor, what's tricky is the fact that, one of his defining characteristics is that he is Darth Vader's secret apprentice, right? So, do you do an Inquisitor that the Emperor doesn't know about? Because the whole thing is playing on the idea that in this world of paranoia and backstabbing and betrayal that the Sith build up around them, that Vader would have tried to free himself in various ways, and this is one of them. He would have trained an apprentice in secret. They do this a lot, and George explained that they do this a lot. So can you have an Inquisitor that Vader, trained secretly? Because again, the function that Starkiller held in Star Wars was the Inquisitor function. He's Vader's attack dog, the one that would go and help him take down Jedi Knights. So yes, you'd have to re-establish what his role is. And really what you would have to do if you want to sort of preserve the character is you'd have to have a confused young man who was taken, as the son of a Jedi, and that he, in the Inquisitorius, had a personal connection with Vader. That maybe he was an Inquisitor that Vader was secretly training on the side as an apprentice. Because the Inquisitors, the way that they were trained, they were never really given the good information. You get the feeling that Vader and the Emperor were like, yeah, don't tell them everything. Don't train them in everything that we know. Like, give them sort of good training, but then when it comes to a major Jedi Knight, you yourself go and deal with it, right? So it would be a situation where I think if he was to be in secret, that's like hiding the secret apprentice in plain sight. That there is a situation where you can have Force users on the Empire's side without tripping Palpatine's alarm, and that maybe that junior Inquisitor who gets knocked around a lot is actually going on secret missions and getting the good training from Vader and, rising, you wouldn't want him to rise too far through the ranks of the Inquisitors, but you'd also, if he was not effective at all, they'd kill him. So it's a tricky balance. You could definitely figure out how to fit a story around it, but the main ingredients would have to be that you'd have to have a personal relationship between Vader and the apprentice, because Vader's morality is part of his story. He grows up with Vader's morality and then has to learn how to forge his own morality. So anyway, Dalton, love these questions. If you have anything more that you want me to talk about, let me know, and I'd be happy to talk about it. Thanks a lot.